My name is Anthony DeFusco. I've been a baker for 65 years. I'm retired now. I'm 77 years old at the time. How I started was I lived next door to a friend of mine. His name was Danny Colonna. He asked me if I wanted to help him clean pots and pans. So every day before school and after school, I went to the bakery and I started cleaning the pots and pans that they used that day. I was about 10 and a half, 11 years old. He seen that I was interested in the bakery end of it, and so he started teaching me little things at a time, and I picked them up fast, and he said, "Gee, you're pretty good with your hands." So I started doing Danish and coffee buns and stuff like that. Donuts, and I learned more and more. I went to other bakeries and worked in other bakeries after a while, and I learned a little bit in each bakery. I probably worked in every bakery in the state.
My name is Judy DeFusco, and I am the wife of Tony the Baker. And that's how he was known all his life, as Tony the Baker. They were one and the same. They weren't separated at all.
Something that caught me when I was young. I stayed out of school and I went to work. Then I met my wife, Judy DeFusco. Well, her name wasn't DeFusco. Her name was Copper.
We met and we decided to open a bakery together.
Actually, we opened a bakery before we got married.
The first one was in Rhode Island, and we opened May 5th, 1980. That day was an amazing day. Our doors opened, I get goosebumps thinking about it, and his product just flew out the door.
Basically, it was a family operation at that time. I think it was 11 years, and then I decided that I wanted to go to Florida. I came down to Florida, and we opened a bakery on the corner of Swift and Proctor. And my oven blew up. They put me in the hospital for 3 or 4 months. I don't even remember. That went by. Thank God everything came out all right. I got some scars and so forth. And I don't talk about it too much. It brings back bad memories. But one good thing came out of it. I come to know Christ. We closed Antonio's Bakery, and we opened another one on 17th Street called Upper Crust Bakery. So after a while, I don't know how many years we were there, I went back to Rhode Island because I had open heart surgery. And I stayed there for a while and worked with my sons in their bakeries. Bakeries we built so everybody could see me working. They were amazed at me working, making different things. Well, we probably had over 200 to 300 different things in the shop in the course of the week, different things. But every day, I would say at least 150 different things. You count from the breads and the rolls, different shaped rolls and different shaped Danish. It was just an ordinary day.
He was a time machine. He was on his feet and he worked. No one could ever do what he did, the way he just continuously did that. And everything was perfection that came out.
It's kind of weird for me making one at a time when we used to make hundreds at a time in the bakeries.
On holidays, he never ever came home for 4 days. He would be at the bakery, and his nap would be on the flour bags.
Most of the time I'd be in for like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I would have to get up like 2 o'clock, to get ready to go to work. And it wasn't an easy life. It was a hard life for your family and for yourself. But I was used to it. I've done it all my life. I still, even today, I was up at 4 o'clock this morning. Every day I wake up early. It's just something that gets into your system and you get that habit, Well, first would be all the morning products. Would be all your Danish. And then we'd make our muffins and our scones and all the things that people would have for breakfast first. And then we'd start doing our pastries. At the end of the day, we'd make all the big stuff, pies and cakes. And when I say the end of the day for me was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I put a good 12, 13, 14 hours in. And as we say in the old days, ooh la, it's in there.